Tristan is a tyrant, a monster. Why do you even trust him? He's doing all of this for content, simply put. He is documenting all of our moves and uploading them for the world to see. Watch your step and I'll watch mine. Death is inevitable, nothing isn't. Peace will end all death, as peace is inevitable, as death is only necessary if you slip up. Every move watched will be judged. Strange, isn't it? Nothing can survive without conflict. How much people care about death, and yet they only look at that. Everything in this world, this universe even, is alive. Repeating quotes always ends in tragedy. Tragedy comes for us all someday, some sooner than others. Change is required to build a safe and secure planet. Rebellions always have a death sentence, and soon people will realize they wasted thousands of years, all for nothing. I won't live in a world of fear. I have faith in my society. Am I the bad guy? I mean, I only had good intentions for this server. That's one of the main reasons on why I gave half the server members full protection 4 diamond armor. And all because of one silly little trap I made. Now everyone thinks I'm the bad guy. And this is the exact opposite of what I wanted. So I decided to make it my goal to become the good guy once again. The next day I logged on, and the same person who was in the suspicious conversation logged on. And he pretty much told me everything I learned the previous night, except he added on a few more things. First off, the society that the other person in the suspicious conversation was talking about turned out to be a secret underground boxing society, and that it was made by 2 people instead of just 1. He also stated that they were revolting, but I didn't trust him. However, after hearing this, I knew that I needed preparation for a fight. So I traveled well over 10,000 blocks away from spawn to find a woodland mansion to get totems. But that's not all I did to be prepared. I went to many different end cities to get elytras and other loot. I organized all my valuables by using named shulker boxes and putting them in my ender chest. I began brewing speed and strength potions. And I upgraded my diamond armor and tools to netherite. But now take a second to remember my original goal, to become the good guy of the server. Throughout this entire time, I've still wanted to be the good guy. So when I got a text saying my friend died in an end city and lost all of his stuff, I knew I had to come to the rescue. And the rescue mission was a success. But the thing about the person whose loot I just saved, he was one of 2 people who was part of the secret boxing society who was rebelling against me. However, when I saved all of his loot, it did not seem like he was a part of a society that was against me. He seemed very friendly. So now I was wondering if the person that told me all of this in the first place was even telling the truth. Then I discovered an ocean monument, and my stupid brain cells decided to loot it. But because I had mining fatigue, I drowned. However, right before I drowned, I put a lot of my good stuff in my ender chest, so when I respawned, I was able to get it and use it to get my stuff back. Which luckily, my plan worked and I got all of my stuff back. I also began doing raids to get even more totems. Then one day, I was walking around at spawn until I found something shocking. Okay, why is there just a random piece of cobblestone here? Why is there just a random piece here? Oh, what, did we find some? What is this? Oh, we found a base. No trespassing, restricted area, trespassers can be killed. No one's online. Shh. After a while, I eventually put the pieces together and came to this conclusion. And this has gotta be Matthew's base. And it doesn't help that 10 seconds after I said that, I discovered this. Oh, this is the boxing ring. This is the boxing ring. It's gotta be. Remember during the suspicious conversations when they were talking about a boxing society? Well, this is 100% proof. This is it. Then I remembered the exact reason on why I became the bad guy in the first place. It was the trap that I used to kill almost half of the server members. That trap is also the reason the suspicious conversation even happened in the first place. The suspicious conversation happened the day after I trapped everybody, and one of the members that was in the suspicious conversation got trapped. So now I needed to do or make something that would get everybody to forget about the trap. So So what did I do to attempt to get everybody to forget about the trap? I decided to make an in-game concert that wasn't a trap. By the way, I added an automatic firework launcher to the concert that looked so cool. And here's my first time testing it.
3, 2, 1. And it works perfectly normal.
But hold up, I'm sure you noticed the giant pile of water in the background. But if you didn't, basically, someone flooded the entirety of Spawn Village. And at this time, I didn't know why did they do it, who did it, when did they do it, and how did they do it. It was a very confusing mystery, and I needed people to help me out with trying to find out who did it. But there was just one problem. Over time, the server just got boring. On average, only one person would log on a day, and a majority of the time that was me. And to put it in perspective, over 10 people were invited to the server. The server was so boring, in fact, that not enough people came to the concert, so I had to delay it. And this happened multiple times. But while I'm editing this video a week after the server ended, I realized why the server got so boring. Previously, before I made this server, I was on 2 other servers. And both of those servers had a purpose. The first server's purpose was that it was gonna have the lifesteal plugin on it. But when the owner couldn't find out how to add lifesteal to a Minecraft Bedrock realm, the server got boring super fast. And the second server's purpose was that you were able to make your own country. And that server did much better than the first one. But how does this relate with my server being boring? My server didn't have a purpose. It was just a flat-out survival SMP with no goals. And because a majority of the server members are 12-year-old boys, if there's no goals, they'll get bored. And at this time, I also began to realize that the server was getting boring. So I tried everything to get people to stay on the server. My original intentions was to host a competition every weekend, and the winner would get a stack of diamonds. But then a question arose. What would you do with a stack of diamonds? I mean, you could make armor and tools, but that's about it. So I scrapped that idea. But soon after, I thought I found the perfect replacement. Instead of winning a stack of diamonds, you'd win an illegal item. For example, something like Protection 5, Efficiency 6, Fortune 4. But that wouldn't work because my server is an SMP that has cheats off, and to get those illegal items, cheats would need to be turned on. And it doesn't help that I don't even know how to get illegal items in Bedrock Edition of Minecraft. So, I was defeated. There was nothing left for me to do to keep the server alive. The server was officially dead. But I had an idea to get everybody to log onto the server one last time. And that was to host the concert. But before I could focus on the concert, I got some information. A member of the server told me the coordinates to the secret base owned by a player who we all assumed was behind the flooding of Spawn. And after a bit of looking, I found the secret base.
But no way I just found his secret base. No way. Let's freaking go.
So I explored his base, but didn't destroy it because I wasn't 100% sure if he was the one that flooded Spawn. Also around this time, I began unflooding Spawn, or at least trying. I also destroyed the giant lava cast towers, which took me hours. The next day, I discovered that someone raided the underground boxing society and blamed it on me. This person killed the cat owned by the owners of the society. And they stole all of the base owner's stuff. By now, the entire server was certain that the member that we all thought flooded Spawn was behind that and the destruction of the boxing base. So we got together and destroyed his entire base. But while I was doing this, I remembered that my goal for the server was to become the good guy once again. And burning down hours of hard work is not something that good guys do. But then I remembered in a few days, none of this would matter because the server's gonna reset. Also, the owner of this base has done much worse. But I was still questioning my decisions. But finally, after many hours of fixing Spawn and many hours of doing whatever you can think of, it was time for the concert. So I logged on early to do some last-minute preparations for the concert. But while I was doing this, I discovered something super suspicious. At this time, there were 2 other people online, and I found them under my concert with fire.
Okay, why are they under my concert with fire? That's quite convenient.
I didn't know what this meant for me, so I decided to do some investigating. And after a bit of sneaking around, I busted them.
Oh. Alright, right here. Explain. Oh yeah, they're stumped. What are these guys doing? We were bored? Yeah.
I decided not to worry about what they were up to because 1, I had other things to worry about, and 2, I caught them red-handed.
Oh my god! Whoa.
Those skeleton horses came in handy because I used one of them for the concert. But finally, after weeks of preparation and over 8 people online, it was time for the concert.
Alright, wait for Nolan, wait for Nolan. Nolan is... Oh my god! No! I gave you that sword! Come on, Nolan, log on! I'm waiting. Okay, he's in, he's in. 3, 2, 1. Whoa, yeah, shake around, shake around, shake around, shake around.
So much for a Minecraft concert.
Shake around, shake around, shake around, shake around, shake around, shake around. Give me time, give me time to go. I will get that shake around, shake around, shake around, shake around. What is happening? Okay, intermission, everyone, intermission. What is this?
I had things mostly under control until...
Carter. Wow, he killed me. I'm back at spawn.
I was just killed by the now strongest player on the server because now he had all of my armor, potions, and tools. So I gathered up an army to start hunting him down.
He's 200, 370.
But every time we got close to him, he started flying away with my elytra.
Go. He has no water. Oh, he used my potion. Wait, I have potions. I have backups. I hit him. He's lagging. He's lagging. Don't let him get to the water. Don't let him get to the water. Oh, he's there. What? The skeleton just shot me. And that killed me.
And it doesn't help that one of our teammates betrayed me.
Shoot. He has grapple killer.
So we hunted him down.
He left a skeleton horse. I can catch up to him.
I chased him down into a cave, but I couldn't catch up because I didn't have a pickaxe. But it turned out while he was in the cave, he died.
He died. Go back.
I was persistent to get to his stuff first, so I dug down over 10 blocks with a sword until I eventually found his stuff. However, when I was digging back up, I got ambushed by a witch.
Oh shoot! What the? I'm so low. No! Oh my god, one heart clutch.
Not only was there a witch, there was also the player who we killed looking for his stuff. But I managed to escape.
Mission impossible. Oh, I'm out. L! Take that, I got grapple killer!
After that incident, the player who originally killed me said that he had something to show us in the nether.
Need answers.
No, you don't.
Yeah, he just wanted to blow us up with a bed. And then I deleted the server.
Alright, the server is ending in 3, 2, 1.
Because now it's time to release Season 2 of Clock SMP. This server will be PvP themed, and if you want to see me get into some crazy shenanigans at the start of the server, stay tuned for my next video.